And there I was, climbing to the top of the slide until I got to the top. And then I looked down. It was like 45 feet low down until I thought to myself, I don't know if I can do this. Dun, dun, dun!
I've spent the last 20 years studying, teaching, and coaching people to find their greatness and take their lives to the next level. Along the way, it's become evident that emotions are at the root of everybody's successes and failures. Worry and fear are the enemies, and it's time to forge the armor and earn the tools to overcome the two things that could single-handedly destroy your future. Hi, my name is Michael Johnson, and I'm a life coach, a peak performance trainer, and I'm the emotions guy. It's time to take back control of how you feel, control of how you act, and control of how you experience life. It's time to become a lifer, a new breed of overachiever focused on living every minute to its fullest. We are responsible for how we feel, and no one and no thing can make us feel anything. Emotional mastery is our journey, and emotional education and intelligence is the key. We are lifers, and this is Magic for Life. What's up, everybody? Michael Johnson here with the Magic for Life podcast, and I'm so glad you joined me today. I have my very special guest, Miss J.C. Johnson. How you doing today? Amazing. You sound like you had a pretty dramatic experience there the other day. Oh, yeah. That sounded pretty exciting. And so you got to go visit Uncle Doug's brand new swimming pool, huh? Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. And they put in a slide? Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. Well, today we thought we'd get on and talk to you a little bit about the keys to self-confidence. And so we thought of 3 special keys based off of an experience you had, huh? Uh-huh. That was pretty cool. So tell me, what happened? Well, tell me, how did this all begin?
Well, first of all, I saw Uncle Doug going on the slide, and then it was my turn. So then I decided to go on, and I thought that it was huge, like 55 feet tall.
It was huge. Mm-hmm. That's way taller than you. That's even taller than Uncle Doug.
Oh, yeah.
I see. All right. And so you saw him go down the slide first?
Yes.
Awesome. And then you decided you were going to go do that?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You must have had tons of courage.
Uh-huh.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, I don't know. I just thought of it.
Oh, it just like came to you. Okay. Mm-hmm. So then you went and started climbing up that slide. Were you nervous climbing up the tall slide that was 55 feet tall? Kinda. Okay. Yeah. And so you got to the top, like you were saying, and you looked down, and it was like 75,000 feet tall. And so you looked down, and there was the water, and you were a little bit nervous. You were kind of afraid to go down that slide, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, where did you get the confidence to do that?
Well, I just thought in my head when I looked down and everybody was looking at me, I thought, okay, well, I think I can do this. And then I started to go, and then I'm like, okay, let's do this. And then I said, I believe in myself. So then I went down the slide, and then I was in the pool, and I had so much fun. It was fun, actually. Instead of being worried, I actually had fun when I got in.
All right. So afterwards, then you came out of the water. Were you excited?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Then I started letting my other family member go.
Oh, I see.
And so I went to the side, and we started fighting.
Okay, so you were celebrating. Mm-hmm. I see. All right. So pretty much it seems as though we've got some pretty good ideas about how to have self-confidence. Mm-hmm. You had a pretty good experience. It sounds like you handled it pretty well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I think we should share with them some of the keys about self-confidence. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So first up on our list to be self-confident is that you have to spend less time worrying and more time doing, right? Less time worrying, more time doing. I think that's a good idea. All right. Mm-hmm. That's number 1. Number 2, childlike attitude. You have to have a childlike attitude, right? And it's not a childish attitude. So all of you business owners out there, all of you entrepreneurs, all of you overachievers and go-getters, it's not a childish like attitude. I'll do a podcast on childish sometime, but it's a childlike attitude, which meant that you didn't have the fear behind you, right? You're just, you know what, I got to make a decision. Everybody's looking, and that was important. You wanted to make sure you impressed them a little, right? They were looking and making sure you were safe, so they were there just in case, right? All right. So you have to keep your decisions simple, right? That's your childlike attitude. Keep your decisions simple.
And plus, I could swim, so that made me even more confident.
So you analyzed it and you figured out you had it under control, right? Even though there was a little bit of fear. All right. So then you had courage, right? You'd said, I know how to do that. I can go down. You saw Uncle Doug do it, so why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 3, improve your self-talk. Remember, the great Anthony Robbins said, the quality of our communication is the quality of our life. So the communication we're talking about is the stuff you do to yourself, the communication you have with yourself. And so what did you say to yourself?
Well, I said that I believe in myself and I can do this.
And you actually said that in your head, huh? I think sometimes when people aren't using their childlike skills and abilities, they forget to actually say those things in their head. It's important. You actually have to talk to yourself. You actually have to say it to yourself. It's not like, oh yeah, say I believe in myself, but then you never actually do it. If you say, gosh, I'm stupid, and you say that enough times, you might actually start believing that you're stupid. That's no good, right? But if you say, I believe in myself, and you say that enough times, the likelihood is that you will, and you might actually find some courage.
If you don't believe, then you won't succeed.
That's right. If you don't believe, you won't succeed. Quote, J.C. Johnson. Don't forget that. All right. Number 4, we got to celebrate your success. Because after you did it, you got out of the pool and you went to the side and you started partying down. Yeah? Oh, yeah. You got to party. You got to celebrate your successes. So many times as entrepreneurs and overachievers, hard workers, we do some really amazing thing. We produce this amazing content. We create this amazing business, and we accomplish these massive, incredible things. And then we go, okay, on to the next thing. And we're off we go, and we didn't celebrate. You got to celebrate. Why do you think it's important to celebrate?
Because then succeeding your success.
You're succeeding. That sounds interesting. You're celebrating your success.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's kind of exciting when you do it.
Oh, of course.
There's another reason why you should have done it, because it makes everybody happy. It makes you happy. It makes you excited. Makes you want to party.
All right. I like that. All great reasons to celebrate your successes. I hope this helped you today. The keys to self-confidence. We're going to call them the 4 keys.
The 4 keys.
To self-confidence. And you can do it. No excuses. Get out and celebrate. Do all of the keys to self-confidence. Thank you so much for joining us today, Miss J.C. Johnson. You rock the house. Peace out. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, lifers. We expect upgrades to the base operating functions of the things like our phones, cars, and even refrigerators. Why then has it not been made a priority that we upgrade the operating systems of our emotional states? We dance around the subject of emotional mastery from a young age. We have so much more knowledge in today's world, yet we're still teaching outdated methods of emotional education, if any are being taught at all. It's time for a change. It's time for an upgrade to our emotional education. Let me help you learn how to do that. Pick up your free copy of Every Minute at everyminutebook.com.